Joey, how you feeling after that go?
It's tough practice. It's been fun to have JB in the room. I mean, anytime you get to go with a guy like that, you know you're going to be tested, even if it's just a spar, and you know you're going to have to focus on the right things. That's for sure.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Like what? Because look, man, you were still coming at him. Okay, you're still coming at him, and he wouldn't give you much. What do you say to yourself in those after giving up a takedown? What do you? Because you've been pretty good at this sport for a long time. What do you say to yourself in those games?
I mean, it's never going to be easy. I know finishing against the best guys to achieve my goals, I'm going to have to finish against guys like that and guys that are giving me fits. So just having a set peace of mind to take it for what it's worth, just wrestle through those situations, learn. I mean, in that situation, he's a little bigger than me, so I know that that's a little bit of a factor, but just trying to focus on doing things right, finishing the way I know how, and not jumping too quick to anything. You know, I don't want to, even in those times, I want to still produce good habits. So focusing on those right things, and even if it is hard, even if I lose one here and there, if I just continue to focus on those things, I feel like they'll come to fruition at the end of the day.
Okay. What did you take away from that practice technique?
Yeah, I mean, we've been working a lot of things. I mean, I know that anytime I get to the legs, I need to finish up and through. You know, being able to counterattack, down block, knee sprawl, and get back into some attacks is really good. And I mean, JB's probably one of the best partners ever to be able to do that stuff with. You know, a very realistic feel on offense and defense, and you know, really makes me have to focus on being quick, being precise with my movements. So that's definitely what I got out of today.
Talk to me a little bit about what you got. Well, let's talk 65 first. I love what's going on here at the Pennsylvania RTC. I really do. But I got to talk about next weekend, man. You know, it's like Jo was the big thorn in your side. You had a hard time overcoming that style of wrestling. You know, you stole wins and you created wins against everybody else in the field for the most part, right? What does it do for your confidence going, well, Jordan's up at 70. It's kind of mine, right? Mine for taking at least.
I mean, yeah, I'm not trying to think too much about other guys. I mean, all three of the guys that I wrestled at the Olympic trials are up a weight, so I don't have to wrestle those guys. But my mindset about it is more just, I mean, my preparation. I feel like throughout the past year, I've competed a lot. I've tested myself. I've wrestled the best guys, both domestically and internationally. You know, I got to go to Ukraine, Rome, Pan Ams, and Poland, all to compete this year outside of the Olympic trials. And then I even got to go to Baku, Azerbaijan, and train with Haji Aliyev before the Olympics. So I feel like I've had just a great year and summer of training, and you know, I'm just excited. I'm excited to kind of enter into that with clean slate. You know, feeling like I kind of upped the level, and just kind of seeing if I can keep that poise going into the weekend. You know, I know who I'm going to have to wrestle. You know, I'm not looking past anybody. I'm just preparing the way I do for every competition and just honing in on what I need to do and just being prepared.
Looking back on the Olympic team trials, there's one thing you could circle that you really kind of had to go back to the drawing board on. What do you think it was?
I mean, I think against Jordan Oliver, I had a game plan, but I didn't execute it as well as I would have liked to. And you know, he's kind of been that guy that's kind of kept me off and figuring it out. So just like kind of getting back to the drawing board and seeing on guys like that, what do I need to do to get to scoring opportunities? You know, what do I need to do to not get lulled and just kind of keep my foot on the gas where I'm in control of the pace. So I think in that match, you know, I kind of did get lulled a little bit, and I would have liked to been a little bit more on, just more aggression, more pressure on him. So, you know, even after training overseas, just feeling that. It's a different type of pressure. So I've been just trying to kind of implement that into my offense a little bit, just feel out different fakes to attacks and attacking different sides of the body and just opening up more openings.
Okay. Talk about, just briefly, you guys got a good thing going on here, man. You guys got a really cool thing going on. What is it like to kind of be here? Not that it's the first wave, right? Because the first wave was the BJs and Richard Perry and those guys. But like the next crop of guys coming through this Pennsylvania RTC, they kind of jumped, right? So talk to me about what it's like to kind of be a part of this.
Yeah, I mean, it's been fun. Back when I graduated Ohio State in 2019, I knew I wanted to pursue that RTC career. I wanted to pursue the senior level after just wrestling in college, wrestling on the cadet, junior, U23, even senior circuit in college. I knew that was something in my future. And when Coach Slay pitched everything that was going on here, even when I joined, it was Ethan Lezak, Dan Valamont, Richard Perry. Yeah, yep. That was the crowd, and I just kind of bought in. I wanted to come closer to home. It was kind of a life decision for me as well, moving back this way, but had experience with Coach Slay, and I believed in him, and I believed that we were going to build to help the Penn and Drexel programs grow collegiately, but also that we were going to grow as the PRTC, that we had a vision to get guys like Mark Kolb, like Dave McFadden, like Jordan Burroughs. He was pitching that to me back then too, but someone's got to be a catalyst, right? And not that I'm saying that I was the catalyst. I think all the work that was put in from BJ, Dan, Richard Perry, Chase Pammy, the guys before me, they're really the ones that paved the way and started to build that culture. But just seeing how they developed, right, gave me some confidence in the program, in what we were able to do. So, I kind of saw that in my first year here, going into that first Olympic trials before COVID got a hold of everything. But after that, the foot was on the gas. COVID was happening, but we had these plans to recruit these guys, and we were making big pushes, and we were all a part of it. We were really talking about what it's going to take to grow the RTC program, grow Philadelphia wrestling, the Penn and Drexel programs, and getting guys like that. Getting a guy like Dave. He was the first one to kind of join. Then Mark. Then JB. It just felt like everything was falling into place, and now we have a team again. It's like we have 4 guys going into trials next weekend, just because there's only 6 weights being wrestled. But if we didn't, we'd have more guys. Mark would be wrestling. So. But it's fun to see, right? It's fun when somebody makes you promises, somebody pitches you on something, and then you get to be a part of it, and you get to see that growth, and you get to be a part of pitching the future. I've been here for 2 years now. It's already September. I've been here for 2 years officially. So, we're still trying to grow. We're not done here. We want to continue to build to our team, put the right guys on our team that are going to continue to believe in the mission and vision that we're building down here at the PRTC.
Awesome. Thank you, Jordan.